Welcome back to Indie Style. Well, you guys know this lovely lady, Cynthia Collins, co-founder of the Actors Theater of Indiana, joins us. I'm excited to interview you.
I know, we've never met.
Well, and this is exciting stuff that you guys have going on. First, you do so much for our community.
Yep,
You're taking things virtual, but it's a new play with Indiana roots.
It is. We will be, now we did Alabama Story. That's what we're talking about. The play Alabama Story by Kenneth Jones. We did it in 2019. It was in our last season, okay? But we are bringing back a stream on demand, pay-per-view.
Nice.
Okay? So that will kick off on January 18th, which is Martin Luther King Day.
Perfect.
Which is very apropos.
Well, from what I
show.
see, it's so relevant to today. How would you put that in your words?
Yeah, and I think it's, of course, relevant about what's going on right now in our country. But it's always relevant, I think. It's about a librarian, Emily Reed, in Indiana. She grew up in Culver, Indiana.
Oh.
She was born in North Carolina, grew up in Culver, Indiana, attended Indiana University, became the state librarian of Alabama in Montgomery in 1959.
Wow.
So, right. So there was a lot going on.
So, to say the least, right?
There was some things going on down there at the time. But, yes, she was a state librarian, and there was a book called The Rabbit's Wedding, and you showed it on the screen. There it is. The Rabbit's Wedding. And it's a children's book about a black rabbit who marries a white rabbit. The book is by Garth Williams. Garth Williams did the illustrations for Charlotte's Web, Little House on the Prairie, Stuart Little. He was quite a famous...
Oh, this isn't small stuff. This is a big deal.
He was quite a famous illustrator and author. And a senator down there. This is all based on true. This is all true. A senator down there... in the play, his name is Senator Higgins. Okay. His real name was, I believe, E.O. Edens, but it was changed. Ken changed it for the play. But Emily Reed, that is, I play Emily. That is Emily.
Oh,
Reed.
you play Emily?
I play Emily.
Oh, no wonder. I was like, you guys, she's telling the story. It's so captivating. Just keep talking.
Well, because
there's a reason.
My research when I,
Yes.
and I love research.
Yeah.
I love doing research. And Ken Jones is a good friend of ours, and he is just the research he did when writing this was
to keep everything
massive.
historically accurate.
Was massive.
What's your favorite thing about this play?
Well, that it's true.
Yeah.
That it happened. Anyway, the senator wants to ban this book. Okay? It's not the only book he wants to ban. Okay? Well, the play follows that. But he's really adamant about this, that it is a black rabbit marrying a white rabbit. So he's ludicrous.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Right,
and
sure.
Garth Williams is like, I never really thought of it that way. I was just illustrating a black bunny and a white bunny, and they get married. But that is and he wants to ban the book, and Emily Reed is fighting him not to ban the book. And he goes as far to say this book should be burned.
Wow.
So, and there are other books that he wants to ban. One by Martin Luther King Jr., Stride Toward Freedom, the Montgomery Story. That is on the list of books that he, of course, wants to ban. You can imagine.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King at that time is the preacher at Dexter Avenue Baptist Church, so that comes into play in the play. And I just love it. It's written so beautifully. So we're going to take our production, which we archived, of course, and it will be on a stream on demand pay-per-view starting on Martin Luther King Day,
well,
January 18th.
It sounds like there's so many ways we can benefit from this. Tell us when we can see it. So for how long? Is there an end date? And how we can see it?
Yes. January 18th, Martin Luther King Day, it will kick off. We're actually doing a little itty-bitty little segment of it at the Martin Luther King ceremony in Carmel.
Nice.
Okay? So that'll be like a little promo for it.
Okay.
Ken wrote a little condensed little I guess you can say mashup, they're saying now, or montage, you know what I mean? And so,
this trendy word we all use, a mashup is great.
I'm like, mashup, I guess, okay. So we'll be doing that at the ceremony, and that will kick off January 18th to February 14th. And it is $35 per view, and tickets, you can get, I'm saying tickets like you're going to the theater, but I don't know how else to say it. You know what I mean? But the Center for the Performing Arts, which is our home, where we are the professional resident theater company, they're taking care of everything for us. So you
Okay.
can call the box office or you can visit our website. I'm sure you have it up on the screen,
We
but
do.
I'll tell you. It's atistage.org.
Yep.
Or call the box office, 317-843-3800. They'll
Love
take care
it.
of you.
One more quick question,
Yes.
Cynthia. I'm thinking about all the kids at home doing virtual learning.
Oh, yes.
Is this something that they could watch and learn
They
from? Is this for all ages?
absolutely should watch it.
I
This
love it.
is perfect for all ages. It is historical. It is relevant. Like I said, I love it because, you know, when we did this, you're playing a real character.
Yeah.
And when you're playing someone who actually lived this,
Yes.
and talk about a woman
Yeah.
in 1959 battling the good old boys.
Right. So you really peel back the curtain. Cynthia, I
you
hate that we
know.
have to go.
No,
but,
it's okay.
Hey, you guys, watch that and you get more of this lady, right? So up until Valentine's Day, starting on Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yes.
Thank you so much.